Hello again! Welcome back to another episode of Advanced Minecraft on 2B2T, the world's worst server with Doctrzombie. And I've been traveling through the tunnel for quite a while. And all I've got is this sign to show for it. Looks like somebody admitted that they ripped up all of the good stuff. So I've got two, well, really three possibilities. The worst one, the one that I'm not going to do, is to just branch out in a random direction and look for something in the nether to explore, like a nether fort. Almost certainly anything of use in the nether fort here has been looted, unless I wanted to pick up some bricks. I've got what I need, though. I've got soul sand, I've got the nether wart, so really, I've even got blaze rods. Really, there's nothing for me in there. It was kind of unexpected. So, again, my options are A, branch out, look for something interesting. B, follow this tunnel all the way to the end and see if it leads anywhere interesting. Chances are very high that if it does, whatever it leads to has been royally wrecked. Could just be leading here, but I think it probably continues on for a reason, to a fort of some sort. And the third is to do what I intended to do the entire time, but keep getting distracted by cool things, which is head back to the negative x by 0 axis. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I think my chances of spotting something worth recording are best there, and that's where I'm going to go, because I want to entertain and delight everyone by doing that, by going back toward the center. Alright, well, hello again. It is January 2nd. I have another brief window for which to record. And this is where I currently am here. I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm heading back to the middle. It's, fairly close to nether, middle chords. I don't know what else to call it. to the 0 axis in the nether, so I'm pretty sure in addition to being completely destroyed, it's well known. So I'm not too concerned about revealing my location right now. I'm significantly away from where I was before. And these are the people who are currently online. It is the middle of the day. It's actually 12 o'clock noon. I sent out a little Twitter... Hold on. What can I use for walking here? I could get rid of the diamonds or something stupid to walk with. I suppose baked potatoes might be the most worthless thing that I have. Or the potion of fire resistance. Or even just regular seeds. Could be garbage, not worth keeping. But actually, I think it's probably the signs. I can make more signs pretty much anywhere I stop. So, instead of just chucking them, I'll just leave a little little note. Let's see, it is January 2nd, 2016. Happy New Year. And dumped this. Oh, there won't be room for that. Fuck it. Yarp. Okay. Well, now I've got enough nether brick that I can, or not nether brick, nether rack that I can move forward. I want to be using this pickaxe until it breaks, and then I'll have to put together an ender chest and grab my other digging pickaxe, and I do not want to die. So I've got to be careful about what I'm doing. So yeah, if you didn't see it, here it is again. These are the people who are currently online. Let me say hello to people. Hey folks. Recording. And then looks like I'm going to have problems right here. So I can either, and I think I will, I'll just add to the bridge as I go. And if it gets too knotty, I will have to dig upward a little more. I'd advise against that. Well, yeah, anybody who has ever played in 2B2T would probably advise against recording. Oh, I see. You're afraid that the lag is going to kill me. Well, it's not too bad right now, but if it gets bad, I will make sure to end the episode somewhere safer than this. He's great. The baby's great. He is almost walking. He's 8 months old. Let me just quickly type that without boring everyone. So, yeah, yep. So the baby is 8 months now, and it's the new year. He's walking. He's almost talking. He's, you know, normal baby blabbings. He's starting to say da da da. But, yeah, you know, there's not a whole lot of interest there. It's pretty typical father stuff. So they are warning me that there is an active denial of service going on for the 2B2T, but honestly the lag doesn't seem to be any worse than it is normally. So I'm not too concerned about that right now. I had to pick up some more bricks here. So let's talk about stuff. What kind of stuff can we talk about? Well, for one, I guess we could talk about Steam gift points and what they get spent on. Because what I spent mine on is Rust, which is, as you probably know, a sandbox survival shooter type game. Third person? First and third person. You can do either one, I think. Where you craft things and then you get guns, you shoot people with it. I'm just going to go straight up and walk along the top here. I think it's probably safer than building a bridge to nowhere. There we go. And then here I am. Perfect. So I bought Rust. I bought Bioshock Infinite. I think I mentioned all this in the last episode. I haven't played Bioshock Infinite yet. It is enormous in size. So installing it... Jeez, I thought that was a hole. I actually jumped out of my chair. Installing it is going to take like 40 gigs, which if I want to record any 2B2T, I'm going to have to uninstall something else. And there's not a lot that I'm really playing actively right now, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, oh, if I delete that, I'll never play it. You know, is that just me? Does anybody else have that problem? Let me know. If it's just me, maybe I can force myself to not be so OCD about the things that I... Okay, I thank you for giving me a heads up. I can stop talking and then I won't post your chords. So I did manage to play a little bit of Rust. It's one of them that I'd managed to install and get a little play in. And it's not what I did not expect. Let me clarify that statement first, that I expected this exact experience from Rust. Which is that I found an active server. Ooh, jeez. That had been used in the past. Let me check my chords here. I'm still about 300, 400 off. That had been used heavily. A official server. So it could hold like up to 200 logins at once. So very busy, very popular. And then, you know, came in completely naked, as you do in Rust and pretty much any survival crafting type game, a la Minecraft. And proceeded, actually I guess they start you with a rock and a torch. But essentially without anything useful. And then I ran around trying to figure out what to do. I'd no tutorials, I'd seen people play Rust, but I have not any interest in spoiling the experience, the survival, exploration, crafting experience that is the game. So I was a little confused at first because I would run up to a big old rock and hit it a bunch of times and nothing would happen. I found a log laying down. I hit that a bunch of times. Nothing happened. I was hoping to harvest resources. Using my stone, of course. You start with a stone, small rock or whatever they call it, and you can use that as your basic tool. But eventually I found out you should only hit trees that are standing up, and you should only hit specific rocks that are smaller and look a little different. Is this it? I don't think I'm close enough yet. Yeah, I'm still 300 away from this road here, so I'm just going to cross right over as soon as I can figure out the best way to go. I guess building a bridge out is not a terrible idea. Just build it straight across there. Okay. And then, you know, I had trouble finding rocks for the second time I played. The first time I played, I found rocks first, grabbed a bunch of those, and then couldn't find a tree. Second time I played, I found a tree, lots of trees, but couldn't find any rocks. And unfortunately, without access to both, you're kind of screwed. You can build a few basic items with just wood. You can't build shit with just rocks. But you can't, you know, improve your tools to a point where when that rock you start with breaks, and it does break, you will basically be screwed if you didn't get both logs or wood and stones. Wood and stick and logs, all the same damn thing. But it was all right. It was fun. I ran into one other person, and fortunately I had a gun and he had nothing, and he tried to talk to me, but his microphone wasn't the best, and he may have been Canadian. not that I'm saying I can't understand Canadian people, but there may have been an accent in addition to the fact that his microphone was not the greatest. So he's talking to me, and then he would ask me a question, yes or no, and I'm like, no, but he seemed to be okay with that, and he was like, you're lucky, and he left, and I'm like, I don't even know what I just said no to. No freaking clue. So, all right, we are really in the middle of it, aren't we? I think chances are probably better that if I go up a little higher when I get the next 100 blocks over is where I will find the railway, and I'm almost positive there'll be one. Maybe not with rail, of course, but definitely another highway. And given that it's 2B2T, it might be made out of solid obsidian for 10,000 blocks. But at the very least, if I see nothing at all, I can construct a portal and go back to the overworld, and I should be close enough to the axis that I can continue on my adventure. And that'll be exciting. So what else have I been up to lately? For one reason or the other, I've gotten back into Tropico 4. I just saw it on my list of things, and I said I should be deleting games in order to make room for Bioshock. And I said, I don't want to delete Tropico 4, I would like to play Tropico 4. And so that is what I did. And it's a great game, it still holds up very well. I think I like it better than Tropico 5, although, to be fair, I don't think I've given Tropico 5 a fair shot yet. Because I wanted to beat the Tropico 4 campaign, and now I'm just doing Sandbox, because it's just a ton of fun. So, but I'm very glad that I got a little opportunity, at least, to do some 2B2T today. Even though it is a very short amount of time, I'm going to try to go up here. It's going to be up top anyway, where I find a potential railway. And I think I'll just nerd pole at this point. I think I've got enough to make it right here. I'll try. Yeah, I just a little lucky yesterday, having maybe 20 minutes to do a quick episode, and luckier today, I might have a whole half hour to do for myself. But my mother's visiting for the holidays, and she's watching some of the kids, and my wife took one of the kids out to get a haircut, so I've got a little bit of extra time. And you know, you guys are my top priority when I've got some free alone time. I will jump in and I'll do some 2B2T. Now, we are actually standing on it right now. That's a pretty lucky guess. So it's either straight above us or straight below us, which does not seem likely. I think I'd have spotted it. Or there is not one at all. So why not take the easy road? Normally I would try to dig my way up or something stupid, but I'm just going nerd pole straight up. And if I find it, I find it. If I don't, I don't. And if I get to the bedrock up top, I will just build a portal. And here, actually, at this point now, it's quicker to dig up alongside it. Here he is. We're at the top. And well, I'm pretty far off now. Hold on, because I should be going this way. Hold on, get rid of that text in my way. And here it is. So we are currently at 0, right? I guess here. Nope, sorry, it was here. It was right the first time. And I didn't see anything. No. Yep. Okay, well, unfortunately, there is no rail here, or that I could find. It might be all the way down at 0 height. I'm up at 112. But I said I would just build a portal, and that is what I'll do. I'll clear out this little room here. I love this pickaxe. It's so fast. And I'll do the classic portal design here. And 3 on the side. Light it. And we'll check out where we are. Well, how far are we? 30 blocks. Not too shabby. And is there anything there? How far are from 38,000? So we're getting close to 40. I figured I would check out at least 50 by 0. 50k by 0. There are some, destroyed trees here. And, we're right along the middle here. And there's not even a road at this point. Not above us. And not around us. So, what do? We go over another mountain. Like the proverbial bear who saw another mountain. What do you think he did? Yeah, so let's keep doing it. Let's go along the center here of -x by 0. We'll see if there's anything nearby. If you, the viewers, know of a place that is in the -x direction and fairly close to the 0 axis. And by fairly close, I mean like more toward X than Y, or Z, I guess, in that case, if that makes any sense at all. I'm willing to go a few thousand or 10,000 blocks off to the side even. But if it's, -50 by +50, I might skip it, unless it's really worth going to and it's active and I'll meet people there and we'll go on adventures together like buddies. Yeah. But hey, if that's the way it's going, I can do that. I can make that happen. So, alright guys, well, I don't know exactly how long I've been blabbing on about games and walking through the nether, but it's probably about time to end the episode. And we'll pick up the next one sometime after I've walked in this direction and found something worthwhile. And the good news is, though, if by some sad circumstance I don't find anything soon, I'll be able to stop, drop all my stuff in a chest out here. I'll try to put it right on the axis even, so people can find it easier, because I'm not afraid of getting griefed. I mean, what do I care? I'm an observer, mostly. And I'll build something in the off time. When I don't have time to record, I can still log into 2B2T. I can build a castle, or a big statue of a penis, whatever you guys want. You're not picky. Hey, cobblestone. Somebody using it to get down a little easier, and I'm going to borrow their step ladder here. That one looks like it was going the other direction. Where are we? Still in the middle? Yeah, we're still in the middle. Oh. It's the lag problems. No, I was stuck on something. I don't know what's going on. We're alright. We are alright. Hey, look at this. Here we go. Maybe it went right through the mountain I was standing on. Yeah, it looks like I was just above it and didn't realize it, that it was a tunnel below me. Cool. Alright, well guys, thanks for watching 2B2T Advanced Minecraft on the Wordsworth server with Doctrzombie. And I hope that you're going to continue watching, and I hope that you and I are going to find some cool shit here in the -x direction. And I'll see you next time.